So I don't know anything about motorboats, but why, when you've only got two little rudders like those, do you stick anodes on them that big? I know you've got to protect the metal bits, but doesn't that kill any performance you would get from the rudder?
We've just left Fambridge. We've been there 2 days. It's rained every day.
It's raining now.
It's
really.
raining now, yeah.
It's the lull in between showers.
It's typical British summer. Mind you, I can't see for squinting. Anyway, we had a good time. We went to the park. We ate at the ferry boat inn. We've been cycling, dog walking. It's been lovely. Just wet. Anyway, we are leaving Fambridge under just jib alone, reef jib at that. There's no rush because Burnham is literally, I don't know, is it 7 miles or something? It's not far, yeah. It's a great place to come. It's got really good showers. Loads of geese. Oops. Zoomed in. I think that is the original ferry boat inn at Fambridge because the pub's just behind it.
Got some very nice boats on these
They
moorings.
are posh, aren't they? That's the storm that's coming our way. It's been like this all morning. A moment of clearness with a bit of heat from the sun and then bush, wind and rain again. Which is why we're not going out to sea today. Hey, lots of lovely boats. It's nice. Big boats as well, aren't they? A lot of these boats are massive. Izzy is snug as a bug in her cabin with her phone while there's a storm going on deck. Winnie, she likes to sit up the top. A little bit nervous, don't you, Win? You wanted to come out, you said to. There's Daddy getting wet. I'm under my spray hood. Was I really ducking under this a few weeks ago because of the heat? This is the middle of British summer. Kind of sailing school with all the stickers on it, I'm sure. That's got a reef in as well. We're racing, we're going to catch this one up. That's our plan anyway. Here's the boat with storm doing a massive reef. You reckon they've got to be like a trading boat? Because you wouldn't bother, would you, on this river? It's amazing how little sail you can have and still go forward against the tide. Nice clean bottom, this boat. We've overtaken a massive Hansa. Woo woo. Look how excited Ian looks about that. Someone even madder than we are. Looks fun though. We're probably half a mile away from Burnham now, so we will go a wee bit further and then drop the sail. And then I'll have to get wet as well, getting all the fenders and rope out. It's all good fun.
So of course, if you watched last week's film, you'll realise we've already been to Burnham on Crouch. But the reason for coming today was really just to make tomorrow a little bit easier, when we would head further north up towards the River Orwell. Of course, this weather wasn't just making the holiday itself difficult, it was also making the manoeuvring inside the marinas difficult as well. This time, not only was the wind and the tide pushing us the wrong way, but the prop walk from the propeller and the rudder was also in the wrong direction, and I couldn't get the bow of Daffy into the wind. So rather than going backwards and forwards in the middle of the channel, we decided we'd reverse all the way out instead and turn round where there was a bit more space. Fortunately, although it takes a few seconds to get Daffy to dig in, once she is going backwards, she goes quite well, so it's not that big a drama.
See for sun again. Well, hello. We've left Burnham. It's 20 knots of wind, isn't it?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, but it's behind us, so we're going out to sea. We're going to try and get to Shotley. We'll be fine. It'll be behind us. We've got a first reefing and a small jib. Putting the last reef in. I think we're going to do it before we get out to sea. I think it's a bit windy. It'd be alright if we were racing. We have a child and a dog on board. The tiny reef in, and the wind's dropped actually. It did get up to 20 knots, so we put the tiny reef in, but now it's back down to 12. We're only doing 4.6 against the tide. It's trying to goose me.
So for a miserable week to have off for a holiday, we are actually having some cracking sails. It's just that we have to sit in the marina then with pouring rain and gale force winds while we wait for the next cracking sail. So this is actually quite pleasant at the moment. Even Winnie's come out and enjoying it ish.
She's holding my hand for dear life.
There's not been many other boats to see though, although one is just coming past now under motor.
For thinking we were sailing on a nice hot sunny day with no rain, because look how beautiful it is over here. But what we have been sailing with is this black purple grey cloud. I think we're sailing right into it. I like the weather behind us better. It doesn't seem to be going away. It's been very rocky rolly. This is not my favourite point of sail, if truth be told. It's very rocky. We think we're going to sail into this big cloud because we've got to turn left in a minute and the storm is left. So Ian's just getting his foul weather gear on. We do have to jibe as well in a minute, so I hope we have time before we can jibe so I can help him with that. It's okay. I'm just getting a bit cross with the rocking and rolling now. Been 4 hours of this. So there's the entrance to Harwich and Felixstowe. We have to obviously turn left in a minute and put a jibe in. Whoa. It's really rocking. Look at that. We've got to turn left and go into that. Don't like that.
Too bad behind you, you can't see anything.
We can't see where we're going. Honestly, we had visibility of about 20 foot, didn't we? We were just in this little ball of rain. Couldn't see anything.
It was the heaviest rain.
The heaviest rain we've ever been in, and it was very windy as well. Luckily we had our reefs in, but we were heeled right over. Anyway, I was very calm. It took me the entire length of the rainstorm to remember how to turn the radar on. So that was useful, wasn't it? Big ship coming behind us. So we were going to go into Shotley tonight, but they haven't got any mooring spaces. So we're going to Suffolk Marina, which is only a little bit further in, and I really like that one anyway, so it's good. Exhausted. Trouble is, Elizabeth has slept for pretty much the 6-hour journey, so she's not going to be exhausted. Might be movie night tonight.
Our original intention was to stop at Shotley Marina, right at the entrance. Not for any particular allegiance, but because it's the first marina you come to on entering the Orwell. And we weren't planning on stopping there for too long, but they didn't have any space. So we ended up going to Levingtons instead. Long-time viewers will know that White Magic, our Sunfast 32, came from here. But it's been a long time since we've been here. So before we look at the things we got up to on the Orwell, just take a look at this shower block. We were always very impressed with the one at Fambridge, but I think this is the best one yet.
Perhaps it's the longest train. They do get a lot of containers at Felixstowe, so I imagine they need a bit of shifting. Good park, this park. It's got the now obligatory fitness bit at one end. This whole park with normal parky type things, slides and swings and whatever, but it's also got a zip line there. Just over there behind that is a small Astro pitch for kind of five-a-side football or hockey or something. The big old pitch itself with floodlights in it. A table tennis table that is just left here with bats and the ball and stuff. Brilliant. Is it a mother and daughter swing, is it?
I think so. I think it's a baby swing and a mummy swing. She's just got a bit big. I'm not getting her butt in there and getting it out. I can get them in that easy.
Whoever invented safety swings that don't swing should be shot.
This is a cool invention though, because then you can have your baby in here.
Yeah, it's good.
You can have a time as well.
Oh yeah.
Saves just pushing.
Yes, the lily. Why weren't these invented when Izzy was a little bunny? Is it very anticlimactic?
Yeah, it's a bit lame, isn't it?
You've probably noticed that we often find ourselves at a play park. There's lots of reasons. One is, it's a good way to burn off energy. Not the sort of thing we do as a family normally, so it's a bit of fun. It's also another reason to get the bikes out and go for a ride. We normally end up doing some shopping or going to a farm shop for a coffee, and if we can mix in the park at the same time, then it's all well and good. One thing of course we always worry about is how long is Elizabeth going to be entertained by such a thing. But now that I'm editing these films, it occurs to me that Hannah's quite a bit older than Elizabeth, and she somehow still seems to enjoy it.
I'll stop ever.
I couldn't really put. Where do you want to go? You're not going to be able to sit now, by the way.
Sit in here.
Let's go away from the thing, shall we? Where's the other?
So that's it for this week. Next week we head off to the River Deben to go exploring there. But before we go, let's use the drone again and just show you what Suffolk Yacht Harbour at Levingtons looks like. It's one of the biggest marinas on the east coast, and although it's not sitting next to a town or anything, so there's nothing really much to do outside the marina, it's got everything you need, and if you take a bicycle with you, you can always go visit that park.